Hello everybody, welcome back to a video. Yes, I took last week off. It was just a whole lot with traveling and whatnot. I did go home to see my family, and that was cool, and I'm back home now, and I'm starting to feel a sickness, as happens. And this is honestly why I don't like going home. Because I know I'm gonna get sick every single time when I come back, because children are constantly sick, and I don't have kids. I don't want to be sick all the time. But here we are. I'm feeling very fatigued, and my throat and nose feel weird today. But I was listening to a podcast this morning, This Might Get Weird, with Grace Helbig and Mamrie Hart, and they brought up, or rather Grace brought up, veggie pizza. And if you don't know what veggie pizza is, it's not veggie pizza as in veggie pizza, but it's like crescent rolls baked out flat, and then you put like this cream cheese ranch mixture on top, and then just fresh veggies chopped up on top of there. Maybe a little extra cheese if you're feeling saucy. Anyway, so they talked about that, and all day at work I was just like, I gotta go home, I gotta make this pizza. I need to make some veggie pizza. It just has to happen. And so I stopped and I got all the stuff, and we're gonna do that together. We're gonna make veggie pizza together, and then we're gonna do a very quick, very basic April financial recap, because I'm bad and I didn't write everything down, but it was a month where I wasn't really able to, I guess I technically did save everything that I could, but it's just right defense fund, so I didn't even really pay attention to what was going where, and I only bought one thing with cookie fund, so stay tuned to find out about that. Anyway, yeah, let's go downstairs and get the veggie pizza made, and if I have something like made, then when I get sick, maybe I'll want to eat it. I never want to eat things when I'm sick, alright? Maybe my body will fight past this, and then it'll never get worse than what it is now. Fingers crossed, because that would be really nice. My favorite thing about going home, obviously, other than like seeing my family, is that I get to have pastitsy again. And pastitsy is like this Maltese pastry thing, I suppose. It's like layered and flaky, and then you can get like a pea filling, like curry pea filling, I think it is, and then like a cheese filling, and I got the cheese ones, and it's so good. And I ate some of those, and they were awesome. So I've lined my baking pan with just like some foil, because I'm lazy and I don't want to clean too much. And then I just sprayed it with foil sprayed with oil. And then I did my shopping at Aldi, so I've never had the Aldi brand crescent rolls. I don't even like crescent rolls, for the record. I do not like them, they're weird, but they're okay in this. So I hope these ones are okay. And then we just like pressed it out into this pan here, and then stab it a bunch, and then we bake it until it's golden brown, and then we let it cool, and then we add our toppings. Simple enough, right? Peel in direction of arrow to remove label. Okay. Popped on its own. I didn't even get to do anything. Ouch. No, it ripped. Okay, there's one. God, these are so weird. It smells just like Pillsbury, so I don't think anything's gonna be wrong with it. This shit is so much fun. Like, what a fun texture this is. Pillsbury, you really knocked it out of the park. It doesn't taste that good, but I'm still into it. These don't have as much of a bitter smell as the Pillsbury ones do, so that's good, I guess. Ah! These are just raring to go. I think my pepper has one of those weird extra peppers growing inside it. I hate that. Ew, that freaks me out. There was a worker putting stuff away right in front of the carrots, and I didn't want to wait for them to be done, so I just grabbed the baby carrots. And that's how I ended up in this mess. Don't be like me. Our base should be done. According to the timer, our little pizza base should be done, so let's take a look. Smells like weird Pillsbury things. That does not look done at all. That's real pale still. I think we'll do like a minute or more too. Minute or two more. So I just checked on the base for like the 4th time, and I'm putting it back in for another 2 minutes. So the recipe and the can are like 12, 10 minutes. This bad boy's been in for like 16. Still feel kind of doughy though. Like, I don't want to burn it, but I don't want it raw either. We can't have that. Now I'm just stressing out about making sure I'm cutting these radishes thinly enough, because, you know, you want a nice thin slice of radish. You don't want a huge chunk. Well, I love radishes, so I wouldn't mind that, but I don't know if Grant likes radishes. But maybe if I put more radishes on, then all of this will be for me. And you may be thinking to yourself, hey Tara, I thought you were eating low carb. I am. I'm making an exception for this because I really wanted it. And also, completely honesty, when I was back home, didn't track anything, didn't care about anything, ate whatever I wanted whenever I wanted, and that's how life should be, isn't it? Just having a good time, eating snacks. So I pulled the base out of the oven. It's looking brown and yummy without being burnt. Underdone. Just have to... What is on your eye, bro? Let me help you. Let me help you. Got it. No, I didn't. Come here. Come here. There. Oh, better. What was I saying? For the 1800th time. Hello, Clementine. Hello. I just pulled the base out of the oven. It is brown and toasty and delicious without being too dark. It's just lightly dark. I've cut up the peppers, the radish, we grated the carrot. All I have to do is slice some green onions and a little bit of broccoli, because I want some farty veggie pizza. Farty veggie pizza. That's for us. The hardest part is just waiting for it to cool down so I can spread everything on top. This is oppression. Also, I just got really tired, so I don't know how much longer we're gonna make it. Welcome to Tornado Siren Day, the first Wednesday of every month at 1 p.m. It's already 1 p.m? Gosh. We are back. I had to take a quick break just to do some dog outs. That was lovely. The house smelled so good when I came back in. I have everything set. Veggies are chopped, thing is baked. Our goo is made. I'm not really sure how I feel about the taste of this goo. It's a little strong, not gonna lie. But we're gonna roll with it. So, let's assemble our little pizza, I guess. Assemble! You're either gonna be able to see me or you're gonna be able to see the pizza. One or the other, take your pick. I'm not that interesting. Uh-oh. You didn't see that happen. I guess we have natural cuts here. All right, this seems like so much. And I did do, instead of all sour cream, I did half Greek yogurt, half sour cream, just because I enjoy Greek yogurt. Let's go. And the recipe doesn't call for it, but I do have shredded cheese as well. What should we do? We should do like the big veggies first, right? And then go to smaller veggies. So then I guess that means broccoli is going on first. We'll just kind of press that in a little bit so it doesn't go flying everywhere. Okay, then we'll do the radish. Beautiful, gorgeous, love this. Then we'll do pepper. It's like colorful confetti food that tricks you into thinking you're being like super healthy because of all the colorful veggies on it, but then really there's like 8,000 pounds of cream cheese and sour cream under there, and that's why it's good. And then we'll do our carrot. Now I think that I grated too much carrot. And then our green onion. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of mozzarella on top because we deserve it, first of all. Second of all, it's tasty. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got veg in my tummy along with some cream cheese. Delish. Okay, here we are with my piece that I have chosen. Not very carefully. I just chose whatever piece was ready to go, right in the corner. The one that I pre-ripped already. There she is. Is my hand really shaky? It feels like it is. I haven't had this in years, so there's a good chance it's not as good as I'm remembering it to be. Let's take a peek and a taste, shall we? It's still good. It's not one of those things that's necessarily good, but if you like crescent rolls and veggies and cream cheese, you're gonna like it. It's very simple. It's a very simple snack. It won't be winning any awards anytime soon for phenomenal flavors and ingredients used, but it's very nostalgic and just brings me right back to being young again. Young again. I'm back. I left you for a couple days because I did get kind of like weirdly sick a little bit. Also, I did already film this whole section of the video yesterday or the day before, but I was still clearly not feeling well and I just had like a breakdown. I was like crying. I was like, this is not good. This is not gonna go. This can't go on YouTube. We can't do this again. I'm gonna cry again. What's up with me? I feel like in life sometimes I don't have people to talk to. Oh my God, what's happening? So I've had some time just think about those things, and I think I can just talk about them normally now without feeling so overwhelmed by the situation. So I think I just wanted to give you like just a brief rundown of the April spending and the April budget. Like we don't need to do a whole video of it because, spoiler alert, didn't really save much money, mostly because American healthcare. Woo! So $35 copays every week for physical therapy, and then like 2 surprise $95 bills for like, I don't know what, I can't tell you what. So 2 of those, so that's like $300, almost $400 right there just for that. And then the tree got cut down, so that was a big spender. And then now we're just stressing out about trying to find somebody to get the stump ground out in time before the fence goes in next week. And funny story, we're working on it, but they haven't gone back to us now. So now we're extra stressing out. Like, do we need to try and find someone else ASAP real quick? We have 1 week now. We have 1 week now to get this done. Got a text last night from the fence people being like, hey, you're all set to like get your fence installed on Monday. Well, they said next Monday. And then I was like, hold on, the 12th or the 19th? Because we were expecting the 19th. And she was like, oh, sorry, I did mean the 12th. But if you need to reschedule, we can totally push you back. And I had like a mini panic because I was like, oh my God, like this stump is not out of the way yet. And it is right in the way of where the fence is going to go. So that's a whole stressful thing. Anyway, so now we have like 1 week to get a stump ground out. Are we going to do it? I don't know. I really don't know, you guys. So yeah, that was a cost. I had to get new tabs for my car, $100. Everything is just $100 and I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of everything being $100. I did treat myself to one cookie fund item in the month of April, and it was like 40 something dollars. Because if you have been seeing ads for Thigh Society shorts all over the place like I have lately, I was intrigued. Because I think a big reason why I don't wear like dresses or skirts or anything is just because like normal like bike shorts feel so bulky under them and it doesn't feel comfy and right. So I was like, you know what? I want to try out these shorts, but I don't want to pay full price because I don't like to pay full price for things, especially the first time through. If I don't like it, I don't want to be spending, they're like $40, $50. No, thank you. I subscribed to their newsletter emails, and lo and behold, like a week later, I got an email that was like, hey, we're having a clear out sale. Everything was like 40 to 50% off, so I ordered 2 pairs. There wasn't much choice left in my size. I chose the large/extra large, and I think I ended up with like a light pink pair of the cooling shorts, and then like a grayish browny color of their cargo shorts, which is just slightly thicker, and they have like a pocket on the side, which is kind of nice. I like it, and I'm very happy with them. I am very happy with them. They are great. I would recommend them to you, especially if you've been thinking about it. You want to try them out? Look for a sale. It's pretty great. So that's all I spent Cookie Fund on. That was like $45, I think, for 2 of those shorts. So yeah, wasn't really able to save much money in April at all. Not great, not ideal. Yesterday, whenever that day was where I tried to film this, I had just noticed in that moment, while chatting to you, chatting to the camera, my pals here, you, my friends, realizing just like how stressed out I was about everything, and just the state of how true it is, where as soon as you feel like you're starting to get ahead a little bit financially, so many things happen, and then all of a sudden all that money is gone. Like I was just stressing out. I was like, why do we even need to get a fence? Like, why are we doing this? Like, I should just whatever. Like, I don't want to do this. And is all this stress worth it? Spending all this money? We could have just saved it. Like, I don't know. I was freaking out about it, but then I was like, you know what? I've been saving for this for so long. I've been wanting to have a fenced-in yard for a very long time. It is finally happening. Yes, it is stressful right now at this time, throughout the process getting it done. But in the end, it's going to be my my de-stress zone. Because all I need is to just be able to sit outside after work with the dogs, have a snack, eat some lunch, and not have to worry about them zooming away or another random dog zooming up into the yard or a cat or a rabbit or like anything like that. I mean, rabbits can probably find their way into a fenced yard, but at least my dogs can't chase them out of the yard. Because I don't know about you, but I feel really guilty because the dogs rely on us to go outside and get their daytime, their vitamin D, their nature. They rely on us to provide that for them. And so I feel bad if I'm out there doing something and the dogs are not able to be out there with me. If I'm like weeding or something, I want to be able to have like the doggies out enjoying nature with me because I know how much they love it. Like Arlo loves to bake in the sun. Clemmy loves to bake in the sun. Briggs likes to go lay in the shade, and that's great. He has shade. He can do that in. So I'm just like, I just know that it is so stressful right now, but it's going to be fine in the end, right? As long as we can get the stump out of the way the next week. I think they would be totally understanding if we had to push it again. Not that I want to. I don't want to push it because I want the dang fence. But if we had to, it would be okay. Anyway, so yeah, stressing out about money, feeling really poor right now. I think yesterday I had $200 in my bank account and then I got paid today. So $200 will go into savings account. I think at some point I shifted some other money over to savings for the fence, the last payment for the fence. But like, I just don't even know. Okay, so we'll get back on track with the pure tracking for May, which probably not going to save much money then either because it's all just going to be like, bye-bye fence, hopefully. I made a dress. Sorry, my armpits are probably so hairy right now. And if you like that, that's fine. I don't. Anyway, so I made this dress. I don't think I like it. Do you want to look at it? I love the fabric so much. All I did was I made the Ogden cami, and then I followed her online hack tutorial for like just an empire-ish waist maxi dress. Me a couple videos ago saying that I should never make a maxi dress because I'll never wear it, but I actually kind of like wearing this. I just don't love the way the dress fits me. Like the top is fine. I'm totally okay with it. I didn't do the greatest job, and like this line here could be a little more into the point, but it's fine. It's okay. You don't notice unless you're staring at it. Don't stare at it. Anyway, so that's how it looks. So it's totally unhemmed right now, raw hem. I can make it as short or as long as I want it to be. I just left it that way because I wasn't sure how short I wanted it. I was like, I don't know what length suits me. Like, what's a good dress length for me? I don't know. I'm kind of liking the long vibes. It does need to be shortened a little bit because when I'm going up the stairs, I trip on it. I don't like that. I'm not loving the way it's like pregnant tent vibes, but it could also just be that I'm not used to it. It's kind of along the same lines of the pants that I made in my class. I haven't even showed you those pants yet, have I? You're gonna have to wait because I don't have time to find them and put them on right now. I think they're in the wash. But they are definitely like oversized baggy pants, and that's like a style that so many people love and can pull off super well, but I think I just don't know how to really. Like they're super comfortable and I wear them all the time, but I just don't feel like I look good in them. So maybe that could just be like a mental thing, I need to get past and like figuring out how to style. Same thing with this dress, like it's just big, loosey-goosey. I wish it had like a little bit more shape, like a little bit. I don't know, but I think it looks cute with like my little crossbody bag, some sunglasses, and like some cute platform sandals. That looks cute, right? That's cute. Maybe I'm just not used to it. Whatever, it's an easy breezy linen summer dress. And I do like it. Even if I don't love it, I do like it. Also, I did sew some little ties that I wanted to put on the side so that potentially I could just like pull them in the back and like tie it up to give a little bit more shape. I just haven't done it yet. Let me know what you think. If you think that's a good idea, I'll just go ahead and try it because it's not gonna be worse than what it is now, right? And if I don't like it tied together, they can just be their own little tiny bow on the side, and that's cute too. Your girl did have to cave and finally get a new phone. which I really didn't want to. I was like, I'm gonna hold on to this phone for as long as I can. I have the Pixel 7 Pro. However, there's apparently a known issue with this phone that I have been experiencing, and Google won't really do anything with to help you out if it happens. Basically, when you try to make phone calls or somebody calls you, the voices from each other like constantly cuts in and out. It'll be like, I cannot understand a thing that anyone is saying. So obviously, I don't have a phone that can make phone calls. You can only do so much through email and text, you know? I've been trying to communicate with our stump grinding guy mostly through email. And then I was like, hey, if you need to phone call someone, here's my husband's number because my phone's a piece of shit and isn't working right now. So I did order a new phone, but it's not going to be here until later. But I did get a new case and I want pink. Because I'm just finally accepting that I love pink, okay? I'm an adult. And I'm realizing I love pink. Also, I burnt my hand at work today. Can you see it? Hurts real bad. Melted my hand on the oven door. Didn't feel good. Anyway, I don't really have that much else to say. I just wanted to give you a brief little rundown on April finances and how, like, oh my God, everything is just like at least $100. I'm feeling extra poor. I'm feeling super stressed out about money. I mean, I think things are still going well in terms of low buy. I'm not buying unnecessary stuff. A case is necessary for a phone. And if you try to tell me it's not, I would like to introduce you to my last two phones that I cracked immediately within like a week of owning them because I hadn't purchased screen protectors or cases yet before I got the phone. So this time I've learned and I have my case and my screen protector ready to go because I have been living with a cracked phone. I don't know if you can even see that, but there's a crack all down the side here. I've been living with that for years. Okay. 2 years probably. So that's fun, that's cool. Everything costs money. It's stressing me the heck out. I was crying about it last time. My sister said this dress is ugly. Well, she didn't really say that verbatim, but that's what I heard. She said, that's a farm dress. And I get it. You know, I can see farm dress vibes. It's just because it's like plaid, right? Gingham? Is this gingham? Yeah. And then Grant was like, I don't have an opinion on that dress, which means he doesn't really like it. But it doesn't mean he hates it either. So nobody likes this dress but me. That's really all that matters. Okay. I encourage you, if you haven't, to try out veggie pizza. I was thinking at work today, I was like, how much better would this be if we did like a puff pastry crust? That would be really good. Like a puff pastry crust, maybe slightly less of the cream cheese topping. Maybe get some like caramelized onions in there. Maybe like saute the veggies. Although the raw veggies, they hit different. They hit in a different way that I really love. Grant already purchased more items to make another batch because he really liked it more than he thought he would. So we're gonna make more. Also, Grant found crescent roll sheets. I didn't even know those existed. Very excited to try those out. I'm sure they're gonna taste exactly the same as crescent rolls. Again, I don't really love them, but they fulfill a purpose. So, one more thing that's been stressing us out lately, our internet is just like not working. Like barely works. The TV doesn't work. Ring camera doesn't work. Please don't come and rob me because I won't be able to see you on my Ring camera if you try to come break into my house. Don't do that, please. Yeah, like Wi-Fi is just not working and it's very frustrating. And actually, now that I think about that, I don't know how I'm gonna upload this video. So if this video is uploaded on a Sunday, like usual, and you're watching it, something lucky happened, or I had to find an Ethernet cable. Because it just seems to be like Wi-Fi that isn't working. The Ethernet seems okay. We've restarted the router. We've restarted everything like 1,000 times, unplugged, full resets. It's not helping. It's not helping. Okay, I've been rambling for 16 minutes and you don't need to even hear half of this. You don't need to hear half this. So I'm gonna go eat these mini tacos that are cold now, edit this into something that hopefully some person out there is enjoying watching. And if you aren't enjoying watching it, I know that I will in the future look back and watch and be like, dang, that's what was going on in life right at that moment. That's when I was very stressed out, feeling real poor. Because that's how I feel right now. But that's okay, because sometimes that's just how life feels at the moment, you know? Yeah, okay. Oh, she's crunchy. I bit into a crunchy taco and all the dogs came running. That's gonna do it for me here now today. I think I'm done ranting and raving, rambling, complaining, all of that stuff. I feel better. I thought Eurovision was this weekend. It's not. Now what am I gonna do? I can't go cut down stuff in the backyard with a wound on my hand. I can't put gloves on. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna have to sew all weekend. That's all we're gonna have to do. Oh darn. Oh no. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on all that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging in and let me rant, rave, ramble, vent. Because sometimes it feels like in person, I don't really have people to just like, you know, do a friendly vent to. You know, when you have like a friend group and you just have like a little event session. I don't have anyone that I really do that with. So it's nice to have you guys, my dear viewers who watch. So thank you. Thank you for being that little pillar in life that we all need sometimes. Even if it feels kind of weird because I'm just like talking to a camera. But like even just getting things out loud feels good. Okay, bye. See you guys next time.